You let them people get in the comments and F with you. You're great at what you do.
Everybody simmer down.
Like, you a dope.
You're very
dope. You let
dope.
them people piss you off. No, F them niggas. You nice. Like, what you do is funny.
I tell her that all the time, on air,
You brought
off
that
air.
energy that we needed to the Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
And you let a ass person in the comments say something to steer you up. I tell you, F them niggas.
Now, y'all all saw Jess Hilarious last night looking like a fool on that Instagram Live. I'm just gonna say it. And now, Charlamagne, DJ Envy, they got a chance to press her about that stupid live she did. We gonna check it out right now. Like the video and subscribe. Let's get it.
Yeah, she's great at what she do. That's why I picked her to fill in for me. But when I came back, it's like, what's going on? If she's gonna be a fourth voice, why she only gotta be a fourth voice on my segment?
She wasn't a fourth voice. She was a producer. She was hired as a news producer to help with getting all news and doing interviews.
She was gonna be the senior news producer.
She wasn't on there. When you came back, Loren was not on there. She was in the back doing questions, sending interview questions, reporting the news. Am I lying?
I thought you was.
She was on air.
They told her don't step in this room.
Yes, but I thought you was using her on purpose.
What? You thought I was using Loren on purpose?
Yes.
No. What are we talking about? No. She didn't leave when I came back. The first day we had a whole situation like, all right, look, this was going to happen. And when it's time for us to roll, it changed. No, the first question was about, the only person who asked me about my baby maternity leave was Envy. All right, I walked in. She addressed the hate in the comments. That was the first thing she addressed when I came back. I'm like, what the hell would make her want to talk about that?
Y'all talk off air though, right?
So yeah. We started talking off air.
But I'm saying even prior to you even coming back.
So then I felt uncomfortable that first day. So I'm like, all right, look. Thea was like, all right. Well, we'll just take her off air. She was back the next week. All right, cool. Because there was a voice. Y'all wanted her on air. There was a voice. They wanted her there. They wanted her here. There's a place for Loren in the show. All right, cool. If there's a place for her on the show,
you wanted her
let's
here
do
too,
it
though.
Another way. Yeah.
Because you said you wanted to change the segment from Jess with the Mess to the Loren.
That was eventually. Okay. Even when it came down to it still being called Jess with the Mess, and then I'm introducing her to introduce stories. That was pointless and it was stupid. It's no Jess with the Mess. Just make it Brown Girl Grinding or Loren with the latest or Loren's Legal Corner. I'm giving ideas. I'm like, yo. I even with the Taylor, yo, change that. Take that Just with the Mess off of there. I feel like I'm getting credit for something I'm not doing, and it's stupid because this is not what she does. Is not Just with the Mess. I read headlines and I give commentary. I say what people thinking.
I agree. Could I ask a question?
You know what I'm saying? Yes, she's more of a reporter. She's journalism.
Can I ask a question?
What?
Why didn't you wear the do-rag this morning?
Because.
Why you joke so much, man?
What you mean?
And it's not a do-rag. It's a silk scarf, nigga. But it's not. It's not a joke. I'm serious.
If you gonna bring it to the radio, I want to laugh.
It's not a joke, but it's not a joke.
It's a serious issue about it.
It is a serious issue.
Okay, let me just sit back and watch then, because I'm just.
Now, Envy, that's what I'm saying. No, nobody has even tried to clean up the narrative that I'm a villain. Man,
you're not a villain. Who said you a villain?
Yo, stop acting like you don't live in them comments too, Charla. Stop acting like you don't understand.
But what do I always tell you? I say stop listening to the internet. Stop listening to the comments. Stop listening to the folks on YouTube. Don't let them trick you out your position. What you did last night is what they want you to do, and you can't let the internet win.
No, but look, it's not even about what they want me to do. I did last night what I wanted to do, what I felt like I should have been did. I've been asking questions.
The internet loves mess. And one of the easiest ways to create mess is to pit people against each other, especially two women. And I don't dwell in that. And y'all know that.
Yeah, but see, this is the thing. You let the internet dictate what's going on. We've had conversations, and this is the thing. This is why I thought it was corny, and it's just me personally. I thought it was corny because we have conversations up here. We just have a meeting. If you had an issue, a problem, a situation, or something that you felt, why you ain't bring it to the team? When you came back, Jess, I pulled you to the side. I said, Jess, if you feel uncomfortable, if you don't want Loren in the room, this is your show. We can make that the change whenever you want. Did I not? Or did I not say that to you?
Yeah, you did. It's not about wanting her in the room, yo. It's about the segment. Like it was like y'all.
Have that conversation
y'all wanted
off
her.
air. If you had a problem, say it to us. We had a meeting
conversations
yesterday.
Off air. What
not
is we
like
talking
that.
about?
Not like nobody having my back, because we have your back. As far as the Corey Holcomb thing, y'all been beefing for 11 years.
I'm not worrying about it's not even about
you. You worried about comments, and you worried about what people say. F them
I'm worried
niggas
about
in the
perception
comments, man.
and my reputation up here on the show.
They've been itching on me for 15 years. They've been issuing on
Deserve-
Charlamagne for
rightfully so.
15
But
years.
that's on you.
Rightfully
And the
so.
things
But
that
I
people
don't care.
issue me
It
for
doesn't-
is on me.
I don't let it affect me because I know who I am as a person. I don't give a F what them people say in the comments.
come
I know
on.
who I am.
Come on.
I know what I do.
Absolutely.
You let them people get in the comments and F with you. You
Well,
are great at what you do.
Everybody simmer down.
Like you are dope.
She very
and you let
dope.
them people piss you off. No, F them niggas.
I
Like you nice. Like what you do is funny.
I tell her
Like,
that all the time,
You brought,
on air,
you brought
off
that
air.
energy that we needed to the Breakfast Club,
Yeah.
and you let a bitch ass person in the comments say something to steer you up. I tell you, F them niggas.
we don't even know.
F
We
all
don't even
them.
know who these people are. In the
They could be bots and all that,
But-
and we doing it on air when we could have did it behind the scenes. Like I F with you the long way, not on some internet ish. And to hear that through there, that
This
was
sounds,
whack,
this
man.
sounds very light skinned. But let's go to the phones.
It's crazy because that's everything I said last night. Why are you on Instagram Live talking about stuff you claimed y'all spoke about? She kept talking about, we had meetings and we talked about this and we talked about that. Then why you on live looking stupid? And this is why people say you didn't deserve that position. Because you want to talk about business on Instagram. That's not how it works. But look, a lot of y'all thought she got fired. I'm happy to see, she's up there. And they had a conversation. The conspiracy theorist in me still thinks this is a little ploy for ratings. They want to have a conversation on air. They knew everybody would be tuned in to pay attention to what's going on with Jess and the Instagram Live. Where's Loren? I think Loren should have been up here. But maybe it's some real smoke. Maybe if Loren walked in, they would have started a little cat fight. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I agree 100% with DJ Envy. And that's why I was like, damn, did Envy watch my video? Because I said that last night. They've been talking about Charlamagne and DJ Envy for years. If they went on Instagram Live and spoke on everything that's said about them on social media, they wouldn't have no life. They would be doing that all day. They would have 50 million phone chargers and they would be getting paid on Instagram. You can't allow the internet comments to dictate what you do. You got the job. What did you expect? You thought you was going to be working at the Breakfast Club with no backlash? Angela Yee got backlash for years. And she talking about how did Angela Yee do it? By not going live every time she got upset. It was multiple things that happened on the Breakfast Club with the crew that they never brought to the public. Specifically, that time we saw Charlamagne and Angela Yee, they was arguing in the Sprinter. I think they might have came on air and joked about it, but you never saw somebody like go off the platform and be like, yo, I don't like this person and I don't like that and I don't like what's going on. And you shouldn't be mad. Jess, you shouldn't be mad at nobody on the Breakfast Club. You should be mad at iHeartMedia. Be mad at the corporation and the business. Because they the ones who put you in that situation, not Charlamagne and DJ Envy. And Envy just clearing it up because you sitting there having meetings with them and you you don't want to say it in the meeting, but you want to say it on Instagram. You look stupid. But I feel like everybody deserves a couple of chances to mess up. And hopefully they give Jess Hilarious, one strike, maybe 2 strikes, because they said she couldn't read. So maybe this is her second strike. She couldn't read. Then she did the Instagram Live, all right? So maybe, she got one more strike until she get fired. I don't know. But just do better. If you can't read, go get some Hooked on Phonics. Go learn how to read. Actually, I don't know how she can't read, but she reading the comments. That don't make no sense. So Jess, chill out. I'm not the biggest fan of you, but I still love to see black people win. And for black people to get an opportunity, I don't mind you on the Breakfast Club. I don't necessarily, I see a lot of people bigging up Loren, but I also see the need to have somebody that's younger with a big social media presence on that show because things is getting a little stale. Charlamagne ain't the same Charlamagne he used to be. I think they brought in Jess Hilarious to kind of be like the female Charlamagne 2.0. Charlamagne's too big to, wild out and sniff chairs, and she should stick to that. Do wild and crazy stuff. If they do bring in Loren, let her do the news. To me, Loren was making her job easy. All you got to do is bring up controversy and be wild and be funny. So just wild out. That should be you cracking those jokes when everything is serious. You and Charlamagne should just be tag teaming jokes on the show. Because that's what you do. You're a comedian. But it's all about how you think about things and how you view it. Some of y'all just always want to make a problem. Everything is negative. Everything is an issue. But that's your perception. If I was her, I would have saw Loren and said, cool, somebody taking these little segments off of my plate. Now I can stick to doing what I do best. To why I got all of these Instagram followers. Being funny. Duh. Let me know what y'all think about this. Like the video and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.